Albert Einstein once said the greatest invention of mankind is compound interest. Well, let's take a look at that. Why would he say that? He'd say that because he said money doesn't grow linear, it grows exponentially. Rule 72, we all learned Rule 72 in school. Money doubles every 5 years at 14%. Money doubles every 10 years at 7.2%. And it's a good way to say, okay, well, money grows exponentially. You can have, in 15 years, you can have 100 grand worth 800 grand because it's exponential growth. And that's why he said the greatest invention of mankind is compound interest. Well, the problem is that there's also something called negative compound interest. Money also loses compound on the downside. So if you lose half your money, you got to make 100% to get back to break even. What's interesting is if you lose 65%, you got to make 166% to get back to break even. I remember Roy Neuberger, who was a famous money manager, said there's 3 rules of investing. He said rule number 1 is don't lose money. Rule number 2 is don't lose money. And rule number 3 is don't forget rule number 1 and rule number 2, which I thought was good advice. So the bottom line is, if the greatest invention of mankind is compound interest, the worst invention of mankind is negative compound interest. The moral of this story is not losing is winning. If I can get upside, but I can cut off my downside, I don't need to win. The hare and the tortoise. Hopefully that helps.